Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Chihayafuru Season 3, starting with Episode 12. I don't know how many episodes we're gonna do today, but we're in for some pretty exciting matches, so we may very well go above our normal 2-episode thing and watch a couple more, because, hey, we might get cliffhanged here. We've got some stuff coming up, and I will admit that I just went back, like, moments ago, just went back and rewatched the ending sequence of Episode 11, because I remembered it being really exciting and getting me really hyped up for the next episode, so I figured I might as well put myself in the mood, and boy did it work. Man, that whole sequence with the music track going and Arata just the little dink on Chihaya to snap her out of it, just oh, and then Harada just walking through the crowd, parting them like the sea was nice. It was nice. So we're building up to two major matches right now. Both of them are the finals of the Queen and Master Qualifier, and both of them, as far as I can tell, are going to be best of threes. While we've been putting a good bit of focus on Inokuma and what she's about to do, she is about to face off with Megumu, and it's probably going to be pretty interesting, but I think I'm more looking forward to when Inokuma eventually makes her way toward the actual Queen match, because I have a feeling she's going to get that far. So let's just say, while the Inokuma Megumu match is definitely going to be an interesting one, my attention is fully and completely and utterly directed toward Harada Sensei versus Wataya Arata for the chance to actually challenge the master Suo on his last year when he's actually playing Karata, the last opportunity. And it seems pretty clear. Again, we're still basing everything off of that one line from Suo where he said to Arata, "You'll be master one day, but not next." It seems pretty clear that Harada's going to win this one, but it is going to be an interesting battle. I mean, we spent an entire episode just training Chihaya and Taichi so that they could embody Suo and Arata in order to play Harada Sensei and get him better, and it was fantastic. We'll see in the distant future whether they actually learn anything notable from doing this little exercise in trying to be someone else for a little while, but for the meantime, we got some great humor out of it and some wonderful moments of Chihaya acting like Suo and speaking very quietly and very, very softly and giving everybody cookies and things, because that's what Suo do. So that was cool. The focus is on Harada versus Arata. I'm going to predict that Harada will win, but it will be close, and we may take full 2 episodes, 3 episodes to actually get to the point of victory. So that's pretty exciting. And that's pretty much all we've got on the docket. There is one last thing that I want to mention before we go ahead and dive on in, and that is just a quick thank you to all the people who responded to my main question in the previous episode. My biggest question was around the milk dumping scene on the train. I wasn't quite sure what that was supposed to indicate, and a couple of different people, both in the comments and on Discord, hit me up with a response where they just said, like, oh, it symbolizes her feeling like she needs to throw away her family in order to continue playing Karata, and I just kind of went like, oh, that makes the most sense. That makes perfect sense. So thank you for answering that one. It clears up that sequence for me and definitely adds another layer to her character. I got the vibe of the scene. I just didn't know what it was specifically going for, and I should have. I should have caught that. But thanks for answering me anyway. It's appreciated. Love you. All that jazz. Okay, so here we are. We got a match to play. We got 2 matches to play in sets of 3. Oh, that's a lot. Let's see how this plays out and watch our sensei for the entire series go up against one of our boys. Should be interesting. We do have the benefit of having Chihaya and potentially Taichi and some other people on commentary duty, just watching everybody and checking stuff out. But I don't think that Chihaya has really watched Arata play in a serious match for a good little while now, so it'll be interesting to see what she thinks of his playstyle and how he's doing as a player. Yeah, this should be cool. And then if Taichi is there, I assume that he's there. I don't think he ran away for anything. If he's there, then he's been studying up on how Arata places his cards and how he does the crosses and all those moves and stuff. So it might be interesting to get his insights on oh shit, Arata is so much better than me at these specific things that he's honed to a thing. And just get Taichi being like, wow, Arata is really good. That would be cool as a side commentary thing as well. Anyway, I'm excited for the matches to come. let's go ahead and dive on in and watch them and see how the hell this plays out, because it's sure to be exciting. I'm really excited for how they're going to use soundtrack over the course of this episode and the next episodes, to elevate the tension a little bit, because we're in a tense moment and it could use some elevating. All right, let's go ahead and watch the episode. I've got episode 12 of Chihayafuru Season 3 up and ready to go. It's sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of this episode with the timer-based version, you are more than welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. And it looks like we're starting off right with the OP. Cool. And I mean right with the OP. It's like as soon as I hit the button. Alright. Arata Harada. Let's go. Let's go. I'm slightly extra caffeinated this morning. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I can tell. I'm a little jumpy. This is my second jar of tea for the day. That one flash of Hyoto there. It's great. Alright, where are we starting? So the flower petals are scattered like the snow by the passing storm. Who's the flower petals and who's the storm? Alright. First to 2, best of 3. Yep, should be interesting. Aw, gosh, what's with stomach problems and this whole master run? Oh, all black everything. Whew. Boy, looking fly. Mmm. And he doesn't have the shoulder tie things. Oh, but he will. I'm not familiar with that, but I assume it's a recognizable thing. That's a really cute Chihaya moment. She looks really cute with her hair back like that. Yeah, it's kind of coin flippy. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Mm. Okay, what kind of bear is he really? Or think of him as a daddy bear. Some kind of deep-seated rivalry. Oh, it's a new certified reader. She is smacking the crap out of him. Oh, so they're changing every match. Gives it a weird spread. All right, that's confident, bud. Oh yeah, we won't need you. It'll be over in 2. Oh. Oh. The man himself. The man himself. What's up? Big teddy bear. It's a scary teddy. Oh, I just realized that daddy bear is a pun off of teddy bear. Oh, CG cards, move them around. So yeah, you can tell I'm a little over caffeinated. It's becoming clearer. Sorry. just once. And had respect for him. Might. Oh, I respected your grandfather. I hope our match will deserve the same respect. Getting in the groove. Alright, headbands on. Yeah. Oh. How does she feel about this? Oh. Oh, she wasn't focusing on her cards. Alright. All grade 6 readers. Dope. Alright. Cool. Thunk, thunk. Thunk, thunk. Thunk, thunk. Yeah, my heart rate's a little bit elevated. Oh. We need silence. Really? Dirty tricks, I guess. Just to throw him off his game a tiny bit. Too much research. How is that possible? Why, you think Wataya has evolved? I don't know. Why would that be a bad thing? Unless it's a bad thing for Wataya. I don't know why. This whole scene gives me the vibe of like an old scroll painting. Big Bear. Alright, Wataya, what are you thinking about? 2 dead cards in a row. 3 dead cards in a row. Okay. Got him. It's here. Kita kita. It's gonna be tough. Always. So, do you become... So there's a thing about water and obstacles. It flows around them? But hey, maybe it'll work. Aerial superiority. Alright. I love it. Yeah, our big bear used no force? He's on a roll. I'm sure that this will last for the entire match, and that Arata will not rally at all. Oh shit, the change-up. Doshite? Seems to have paid off. It's changing it up again. Oh. But it wasn't really. With a cross at that speed. The one thing he's honed and honed and honed. But the real deal. Ah, there it is. That's what we were worried about. Water adapts and flows around. What are you gonna do, Harada-sensei? I've got my own drive. Alone, alone, alone. And then I found this. Aww. I mean, he's playing against an almost a father figure for him, you know? Aww. That's just good manners, man. Respect on both sides. You love to see it in any kind of battle. Respect on both sides, fam. Why? Water baby. Okay. And splitting them up works with your cross, because you can jump, jump. Whoosh. Yeah, he is. All out attack. No defense. Yeah, you were fighting against a practice dummy. This is the real master. Oh boy. Demo. Whew. Will you, though? Will you, though? A lot more cards to go for. Slim pickings. Smart. We'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know, there are wrinkles to that. Oh, he is happy about this. Sorry, I think I just clipped a little there. They really don't like him. Yeah, tell us why. There we go. Give us the deets. Give us the backstory. That's a long time to hold a grudge. Oh. Wait. By her? Uh-huh. Of course. Ooh. He still sounds like Arata sensei. Fuck yeah, he does. But he's mad about him yielding the match. Ooh, that is insulting. I see why she would hold a grudge. Okay, so she didn't marry him. Got it. By whom? By Arata's grandfather? I'm not sure. Driven by her bitterness. It's like that one character just like, ooh, curse, curse, curse. That's great. I've noticed so far, they've really been low-key with the soundtrack so far. Here comes something. So maybe I'm gonna eat my words. Ah, there's another match going on. Oh my god. Come on. Snap, snap. No, she's good. Hmm. She feels the passion in the words, yeah. Ooh, all the doubts. Yeah, but that was a special case. Oof. Or maybe she just doesn't know. We knew that. We were told that. I just didn't pick it up. Oh, that's a way to interpret that. Is she trying to send me a message by sending that? No, 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 no. No. She's not thinking that far into it. Oh, man. Mental game, and we're jumping back and forth. Okay, 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 this is cool. $27 or $28. Oh boy. Everything is working perfectly. It's still a close match, bud. Cards are close. Jesus. Like, we're being low-key with the soundtrack, but in a way that I did not expect. It's not your Arata. But Arata has a reason. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, since we've introduced this reader with like, okay, we'll talk about it in a discussion. We're going to match 3. We're going to match 3. Boom. Like a rattlesnake coiling up and waiting to strike. Patience. Hmm. Okay. Just breathe it in, bud. Playing my own game. There it is. All right. He won the first match. He won the first match. My man. Let's go. How we doing, Inokuma? Fuck yeah. Oh. Okay. A little bit of time to refuel. But he's gonna get rougher as the games go on. What? What? He wants more of a break? So he's removing one of his shots at victory to go all in on match 3? Or he wants to play with her as the reader. Ooh, that's interesting. But then what happens if Arata wins the third match? Aww. Aww. Yeah. Okay, so it forfeits to him, so it becomes 1-1. Yeah, Arata is not pleased. But he's not, it's strategic. It makes sense. Oh. Oh, we are having a moment. What was just said? What was just said? We are having a moment. Capital M on that. Okay. So we are going to match 3, just not the way that I expected. Once they introduce the reader, it's like only coming up in match 3 and there's backstory behind it. We're going to match 3. Whew, okay. Lovely. Ah, interesting episode. So, Harada and Arata come out 1-1 after the first match because Harada forfeits the second one. I think this is a strategic move by Harada Sensei. He has great willpower and stamina, but he has to maintain it, and he's got to be careful about it. We've seen how much he was struggling near the end of the qualifier to get here, the regional, and it was rough and it was tough, and I can imagine that he doesn't want to do that. So, if he takes the break, then I assume they continue on and they play the second match with Inokuma and Megumu, but he and Arata sit out. So he's got the full lunch break and whatever time it takes for their match to conclude before we enter into match 3. And he's got rested up, plenty of time, plenty of chillaxing, got food in him, good to go, knees not hurting, doing great. Let's win it in the third match. Oh, but it's such a gamble because he gives away a match to Arata when he could have won it and ended everything there. But man, it ups the stakes and it makes things real cool, real interesting, and it gives us the chance, the opportunity to focus 100% no holds barred on the Inokuma Megumu match for match 2, which she could win, and then that one's over, and then we can focus entirely on the third match of the Master Qualifier. So it kind of makes sense on a narrative way, and it kind of makes sense for like a character way, because it's Harada Sensei. He needs to take care of his knees and make sure he's playing at his best. Awesome, lovely, good, great, grand, glorious. The whole setup with the reader who will only be reading in match 3 kind of reminds me of this is a weird place to go with this, but I watch a lot of Super Smash Bros. Because I like to play Super Smash Bros. Melee. I'm not very good at it, but I mean, you can see I've got a GameCube controller here. It's attached to my computer, and I play Melee a lot. I do it whenever I have like free time. A lot of my time is spent just listening to Critical Role and playing Melee while my videos are uploading, which takes a long time. But when you open a match of Super Smash Bros. Melee being played competitively, and this works for a lot of fighting games, you can kind of tell who's going to win based on how long the video for the match is, because you can tell whether they went to, if it's a best of 3, you can tell whether it was only 2 games. So if you see the first game and somebody wins it and the video is really short, it's like, well, okay, this is over. But if the match is really long and the episode's really long, then maybe it's more up in the air. It just kind of reminds me of that. When I came into this episode and we're introduced to this reader who's only going to be reading in match 3, it's like, okay, we're going to be getting to match 3. Cool. Weird place to go with that tangent-wise, but sorry. And then the big standout thing for this episode that I thought was the use of music and what tracks they used and how they used them. All in all, a relatively, what I would consider like a quiet episode, soundtrack-wise, from Chihayafuru. A lot of tension building, a lot of more slow stuff, a couple of moments, like the one that occurred immediately after I started talking about this in the reaction, where the soundtrack starts to amp up a little bit and get a little bit intense. But overall, pretty slow, pretty straightforward. Just focused on the matches, focused on the players, focused on the commentary, and just background audio. Which makes me think that we're gearing up to really hit us with some good stuff. The serious stuff, you know, the stuff that makes you feel a feel and gets you hype and into it. Okay, but this is just the beginning, and so it makes perfect sense that we wouldn't have all that stuff going on right now. First match, gotta get the lay of the land, see how our different players are playing. Seems like Inokuma's doing really nicely. Arata is neck and neck with Wataya, with Arata. I'm gonna call him Wataya more if I can remember to, just because saying Arata and Harada is confusing for me and probably confusing to listen to, so I'll try. We're 1-1. Risky move, but one that might pay off for Harada-sensei here. And it seems like all that practice with Taichi and Chihaya has begun to pay dividends. Just a little bit, begun to pay dividends. But Wataya has changed. He has evolved. And Chihaya said it herself, he is like water, and we all know that water can change and adapt and flow and be fluid, formless, shapeless, like water. Cool. Yeah, this was a good episode. I'm excited for the next episode. Maybe we'll get a fully Inokuma-focused episode, and maybe we'll wrap up the Queen qualifiers in the next one. If we do, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll have to watch another one so that we know how Master qualifiers wrap up. Or maybe I'll not, and we'll keep ourselves in suspense. I don't know. But that's pretty much my piece on episode 12 of Chihayafuru. I thought it was really good. I thought that the more low-key, toned-down soundtrack choices throughout this episode were lovely, and just the way we're building into these later matches, ooh, it's exciting. Okay. We'll stop there and move on to episode 13. I'm going to take a breaky thingy, do a syncy thingy, and we will be back in just a moment, so I'll see you in just a moment. Peace. Alright, welcome back. We are ready to roll for Chihayafuru Season 3, Episode 13. Harada is 1-1 with Wataya. Sacrificed the second match in order to go in, I assume, fresh for the third match. I still think that Harada-sensei is going to win. We will see. It should be closely fought. But for now, they're going to be taking a little bit of a break, and this might be an opportunity to focus on the Inokuma Megumu match a little bit more. That could be cool. So, let's go ahead and watch the episode. Beep timer. Okay, not starting with the OP. Crazy man. Oh, never mind. I thought we were gonna get to hear it. Maybe we'll find out eventually. Maybe she said something like, Harada-sensei's not fucking with you, he just really needs the break. Or she said, I actually really love you, meet me outside afterward, we'll go get coffee. Doubt it. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, you're giving tips to the enemy? What are you doing? Okay, it's so simple. But then what did she say? Does that mean that she thinks that Arata isn't giving his all? I don't know. Alright, what are we doing? Yet it is I who withers and wilts. Yeah, crazy. Or brilliant. It could. Don't be on his side. Grr. Nah, man, he's got a plan. Oh. Oh, no, he's happy. He's super happy about getting to read for them. Great. Oh, she didn't know she put it the wrong way? Oh, we got our own cheer squad. What's up? Our cheer squad is better. Fuck yeah, our cheer squad's way better. I'm done. It's over. You're the queen to me. You're my queen. Yeah. You got a headband? I got my children with me. What's up? Oh. Okay, it's on. Oh, is she gonna put them all on? That's great. That's great. That's really cool. Let's do this. It's all about the game. Ah, you want to be on that stage, babe. Yeah. I don't know why I said babe. I was gonna go with Bud, but then I realized she was a girl and my brain got fried. Hmm. It's pretty awesome to be there. Oh, he's watching. Dorayaki. Yeah, just chilling out. Just walking down the street like a badass. All right. Yeah, keep it together. Respect your opponent. She loves you. Yeah, we know you'll be there. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. The sound that comes before. We're pretty familiar with that. I want to improve. Fuck yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Greedier for sound. What a way of phrasing that. That's cool. And more careful at the same time. It's just over? I thought that was gonna be the whole episode. Alright. Cool. So she's get. Oh, she has gone. Where'd she go? And all focus is on this third match because there is no third Queen's match. Shove something in him. Give him chocolate. No? Oh, he's. How much what? All of them. Oh, he just wandered off. Clearing his head. Oh, there he is. I just got chills. That is the look of a determined man. It all comes down to this match, man. Man. Momentum. Chiha is still not there. Where is she? Did she go talk to Suo, maybe? Because she noticed him, I think. Whoosh. Whoosh. That is intimidating. Oh, that's more intimidating. That smile, though. Oh. I've made my call, but I'm getting worried. Makino Midori. Alright. Oddly, the criticism that made her do that brings her into this match. Wow. That was quick. Alright, he's pushing it. Unfazed. Sitting there like the Buddha. Oh. This crossed arms thing he's doing is... It's unnerving me, let's say. Utsukushi. Ah. And his grandfather's sandals. He's embodying his grandfather. And through that, in a way, giving Arata a chance to battle him again. This is what she said. Okay. Oh. So he's trying to be his, yeah. Being someone else, that smile. And it's getting to him, yeah. Sitting across from the old rival. Not even a rival, really, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna shut up. Oh, we're building. She did go and talk to Suo. Yeah. We go. He's such a goober. If we're doing this to stretch the episode just a little bit so that we can just barely cliffhang the final, I'm gonna be real mad. Aw. Oh, he doesn't know her name, does he? Hmm. Just Babe Ruth in it. What do you want to ask? Ah. Ooh. I would like to know the answer to that question. Ah, so many things. I would like to know the answer to that one. But what are you actually going to... Hmm. Ooh. What's he gonna say? What's the real question? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. That's a transition. He's gonna preempt it, put it somewhere else. Sweet. God, that transition from their little goofy run to shatter into this. Jeez. He's gonna buck expectations again. Boom. But why? Keep it in your head. And then crossing back. Yeah. Okay. He's playing mind games, man. It's his grandfather's style. Okay, I'm doubting, man. I'm doubting. But he's bucking all expectations. He's Wataya Arata, man. That's all I can say. Oh, thanks, Taichi. Hmm. Still seeing him as a kid. Wow. Getting up for his own card. Like a limber young youth. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa, young Grandpa Master. Holy crap. Holy crap, he is intimidating. Well, Harada is an offensive player. Oh. Oh. It's a match from the past. That's so cool. They sunk in. And here he is. Ooh. Yeah. Really getting thrown off his game. Get it together, Harada Sensei. You got this. Yeah, big breaths. Alright, 5-card gap. That's pretty rough at the end here. How could he not? He's getting to be young again. No, I want it. I want it for him, man. He's got forever. He's got forever. Wataya has forever. No. Just burn out already. Yeah, but he's a youngster at heart. Light on his feet. Ah. But the knees catch up. And snap him back. Damn. Hmm. So far away. So far away. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. 6-card gap. Let's go. I disagree. Push. Let's push it, Harada-sensei. Let's go. No. Grit your teeth. Whoa. Oh, that's the end. It's... sorry. It's too close to call. It's too close to call. We're gonna have to watch another one. Damn. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ooh, do we want to watch another one? I don't know, man. Mm. Okay. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I really want to watch another one because I want to know how this match turns out. Harada Sensei's down by 6 cards, 7-13. But I know that episode 16 is always a recap episode, which means that that's probably where the good breaking point is, which would mean that if I were to watch to stop here this week, then next week we would have 14-15, we could skip 16 and then go on, and would probably work. But it's also probably pretty likely that we'll get the resolution to this match in 14 and then start off on a new arc in 15. So we'll be left high and dry if we just watch those two together. I'm going to say screw it. I'm going to say screw it, and we're going to watch episode 14 now, and it's entirely possible that we'll get the resolution to the match in the first, minute of it, and that what I hope is not happening may have happened, that the segment in the middle where we get Chihaya and Suo doing kind of goofy stuff out in the park was just enough to stretch it, and I think that's like a 4-minute segment, somewhere around there. Which means that we'll probably finish up the match in the next few minutes of the next episode, which is but there's still a 6-card gap and 20 cards on the field, 7 and 13. So we could do some cool stuff. That all that being said, that's all kind of beside the point because it's sort of just me thinking in a meta sense about how I want to actually approach watching the series. But yeah, it's got me. I'm suckered into the cliffhanger. We gotta know how this match turns out. I am excited. Okay, I did not expect for us to focus so quickly on Megumu versus Inokuma. I didn't expect it to be over quite so fast. I thought that maybe we would have a chance that the whole episode would be dedicated to their match, and we get sort of an ending thing where it's like going into the very final match. Let's go. We're getting ready for it, and get kind of a repeat of what we saw in the end of episode 11, where it's like, this is the thing. This is the real deal. Let's go. But no, we just finish off the Inokuma Megumu match rather quickly, just real fast. But we give both of them some really lovely moments. In the meantime, Megumu didn't realize that she had her headband on with the writing on the outside. So although it was definitely throwing Inokuma off her game a little bit, it wasn't intentional, and she was just being a bit of a goober, which is kind of great. The little thing that she does with tying all the headbands together so that they're all supporting her at the same time was pretty fucking lovely. And this little moment where we get our own cheer squad, and our cheer squad is better than your cheer squad because it's our kid, is It's the bomb diggity. And this little moment where she's just smiling and ready to go and just pushing for it, and Chihaya is oh so jealous of them for getting to compete on this stage. Man, it's nice. Oh, it's nice. It's a great moment. All right, and then Arata just wanders off into the middle distance, I assume because he's trying to go ahead and get himself in the mindset of his grandfather, which is an interesting wrinkle that he sits down, and it leads to some wonderful visual stuff. We find out all in the course of the same episode that Harada faced the master once when he was quite young, when the master was quite young, and really took a lot from that match. It definitely seems to have influenced him as a karate player and influenced his trajectory as a player. So the fact that Arata leans into his grandfather's persona and his sort of way of being for this match in order to shore up his own weaknesses, in order to give himself the confidence to go forward, it also enables them to like play out history again, and Harada gets to feel like he's a teenager playing karate against the best in the world again, and in a way he kind of is, and he's doing it, and he's getting up, and he's getting his own cards without even thinking about that. I think that's one of my favorite moments of the episode. I think the absolute knockout moment of the episode is where we go from this sort of goofy sequence, and we shatter. Oh, that's fucking cool. That is a crazy transition, and it is wonderful. Now, I wasn't so sure. I'm not sure if it's actually happening, whether it's just that he's being refracted and like we're seeing him from a different angle. Yeah, I think it's still him. I thought maybe we were seeing elements of his grandfather's face being superimposed when the little crystal goes by him. That would be a cool touch. But no, it doesn't seem to be doing that. It's just sort of refracting what we are actually seeing. And that works just fine. So Arata's continuously changing up his layout, changing up his game plan, playing an unexpected style, and really embodying his grandfather. And Harada is loving it in a way. Right up until the moment where his aging joints catch up to him just a little. Man, all these little moments where they're sort of like stand users superimposed with their previous self, or in Wataya's case, his grandfather. Oh, those are cool. Those are cool moments because it gives this match meaning beyond what's actually happening on screen. It's really neat. And we finally get the follow-up to what Suo actually told Arata before. Your karate doesn't excite me. You're not going to be the next master. Harada-sensei, though, he's good. His karate, it excites me. I'd be happy to play him for the Masters. In fact, if I had to choose, he's the one that I would choose. All right, Suo's throwing down the predicciones. We will see if they pay off and if they turn out the way that he maybe expects. I don't know, man. We do know that in the near future we will be seeing Inokuma versus Shinobu, which should be quite a match. Oh man, the moment he comes in, foof, and sits down, the whoosh as he enters, awesome. And the little smile. Immediately, all his body language is so different, but once we get that confident, cocky-ish smile from him and the screen lights up behind him, that's not Wataya Arata sitting there. That's somebody else. He is somebody else, and it is working. Oh, all right. We're at the very end of the very last match of the Master and Queen qualifier. Arata Sensei versus Wataya Arata. Arata Sensei is down and he's hurting. He's down by 6 cards. Can he pull it back? That's the question on my mind, although Suo had some other questions on his mind. I was wondering, I thought we were being really serious with it, where he was like, no, I am the mentor character. What do you really want to know? What's your secret technique, master? But no, he wanted her to ask if he had a girlfriend because he thinks she's cute. Which is kind of cute in and of itself. Okay, that's kind of cute. Suo, I would have loved an answer to why he talks so quietly, but we're not going to get it, so rip. Okay, I think that's all I have to talk about for this episode. It was a good one. Nice mix of the quiet stuff and some more of the oomphy stuff for the soundtrack in the background. Definitely. And here we are, cliffhanged into another multi-episode Chihaya watch. Great, let's watch another one. I'm gonna take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thing, and be back for episode 14 in just a minute, so I'll see you then. Peace. Alright, we are ready to rock for what I assume will be the final episode of the Masters Qualifier matches. Inokuma has won, going home with a trophy. Really proud of her. That's pretty wonderful. And here we are. Dr. Harada Sensei, is 6 cards down against Wataya Arata, or more accurately, against sort of the specter of Master Wataya. And that's pretty awesome. Let's see how this actually turns out. Hopefully we get some meat on this this match and it doesn't end in the first minute, but we'll see. Beep beep timer. Straight into the OP. All right. Emotions experience. Okay, and his knees are hurting him. I want you to push through it, bud. I want you to Terminator this shit. Let's go. The goal is right there. It's just yawning. Oh, it's like Ippo punching his legs. Oh. Okay. Take all the time you need. Dial it in. A little bit. A little bit. This is a different track. You sound so pleased. Aww. My pride. Fuck off, Suo. We don't need a love rectangle. We got enough. Yada yada. Oof, the clanging pain. Oh, don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback so early. Gotta address him as his own competitor. Yeah. He's not just a specter, he's something else. Oof. Ooh, interesting. Didn't expect that Taichi focus there. Wow. Wait. Med school residency? Med He's an actual doctor. I didn't know that. That has some implications for Tai Chi that I never put together. He had lost his touch. Ooh. Yeah, but this is a story of a man coming back from the brink of defeat. Uh-huh. The Arata we know. Damn, that was a nutty dive. Alright. Sorry for not talking so much. I'm kind of invested at the moment. We're getting time on it, man. We're getting time on it. I am pleased. I think I made the right decision to watch one more. Yes. Yes. Oh, just the breathing. Silence and breathing. It's just tackling the playing field. Holy crap. Rearrange all the cards. Oh my god. Talk about exciting. Suo was right. Respect again. Aww. Aww. And now he's his younger self. Oh. But you can compensate in other ways. Love of the game, love of the kids. Nope. But people find a way to play anyway. Yeah. Alright, you decided on? Oh my god, that was close. Nope. I'll take it. Hit me with your best shot. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we're ramping up. Gasping for breath. Pushing through. Let's go. I am become hype man. Ooh. Four cards. All right. All right, let's do it. Oh, and she'll be here for it. Good. Hi. Shh. Yeah, it's all on the moment. No, it's not. But in the present, we're rooting for the doc. He is their rock, man. He is their rock. Gotta love him. I beam good luck at Arata sensei. The end of the end. The final. You got it. That was the last card, wasn't it? Arata sensei is our motherfucking master challenger. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, threw it straight at Soul. Let's go. It was a fault? And Wataya hit it. Oh no, now I'm confused. Oh, it's over. You won it. You won it. You won it. You won it. The doc. Fuck yeah. Mr. Man, the doctor. All right. Yeah. The doctor is in. No matter who's supporting you. No. Okay. Respect. Awesome. How far into the... All right, we're about halfway. Cool. Oh. Suo. Yep. Another competitor? No. My pride. Oh, buddy, there's next year. But you're the one who hit it. Oh. Oh, just gonna collapse. You got time to figure it out, man. You got this. But not right now. Nope, you're yourself. Yeah, win as yourself. Two cards, yeah. Hmm. Huh. Fuck. What a sequence! That was so cool! Just the animation on her hair blowing around was amazing. Yep, she's still that little kid. Still Chihaya. Bringing it back to the core. Yeah. Oh. Hey. What? Oh, hi, Aki. Where's that June? She broke up with me. Some things age well. That's the first thing that I have said for a long time. I apologize. I was kind of in shock. I think you're a fresh apple too. Oh, that's ominous. He's teaching? I thought he was a student still. Alright, so we're gearing up for Inukuma Shinobu. Awesome. All that doubt and all the persimmons. Oh. Her hairstyle's great. Shut up. And that's the episode. Sorry, I think I lost my mind there in the second half of the episode. Because some things happened that I would have never expected. At all. Okay, I'll say it again, but I apologize that I went into shock for the second half of this episode. Starting right right at the moment where like this happens.
好きや千早
Okay, so I think I've talked about this a couple times, but I find the romance in Chihayafuru right up until, like, literally right here. Right until this scene here. Up through here. I found the romance in Chihayafuru to be a little bit lackluster. And that's not to say that it's bad. It's just so solidly in the realm of will they, won't they. And I'm so tired of will they, won't they, and in relationships in anime and manga, and familiar with will they, won't they as a way of doing a relationship over a long-running serialized show. And the dynamic for Chihayafuru with our love triangle of epic proportions between Arata, Taichi, and Chihaya. Our main three since the beginning. Obvious reasons this would come to pass. It has been the core romantic thing that's existed. To the point where it's dragged other characters into it. Kana getting involved in trying to wingman a little bit for Taichi near the end of the previous season and moving into this season. Everybody else is also aware of this going on. But there's a problem with will they, won't they as a way of telling a story. It allows the author to continue their narrative without changing up the dynamics too much, just by continuing to not have anything significant happen in terms of actually growing and building relationships between the characters. They just have little moments that sort of hint at things so that the reader can, or viewer, depending on the media, can fantasize about it if they want to. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I just mean, like, you can add on your own headcanon and be like, oh, I ship this. Totally, definitely. The other thing with will they, won't they is that it means you kind of pigeonhole yourself as an author. This is how the relationship is, and unless we go into hardcore endgame, usually you don't break that. You don't have stuff happen that genuinely sways the tide in one direction or another, because you might end up alienating some of your audience, and you might actually throw away the dynamics of your show and the dynamics between your characters that have worked up until this point. And having the will they, won't they question is a continuous way to get, like, a little bit of not a cliffhanger, that's not the word that I want, but interest in what happens next, because there's no confirmation. In the same way that ending off a match right before it finishes and we don't quite know who's going to win, even if we have lots of like things that imply that one person will, makes us more interested in watching the next episode. It's straightforward, right? Or reading the next chapter or whatever. Will they ever get together, or won't they? And because we're 2.5 long seasons in, and Chihayafuru has never really made any great strides toward actually making any kind of relationship romance stuff happen between its characters, it's always been just there, and we know about it, and we lean into it sometimes. It never actually happens. And all of that just got thrown out the fucking window as Wataya Arata, after winning the Masters qualifier, after losing the Masters qualifier, almost winning, but losing, confesses his love to Chihaya. Now, he doesn't use, like, the terms for romantic love or anything like that, right?
好きや
Yeah, no. It's more casual. But still, this is big news, yo! This changes up the dynamic of the core of the show. And we've been kind of building to it just a little bit. The little side battle on the staircase, the little mental game thing going on between Arata and Taichi, that was building up to this, wasn't it? It was. So in this moment when Taichi has run off to go give the scarf back to Suo, both of them, not knowing that the other has done so, have thrown down the gauntlet a little bit. Arata straight to her face, I love you, Chihaya. And she just goes straight into shock, as do Sumire and Kana, just like, what? Hey? Let's play Karate together. Oh, fuck. And then Taichi, on his own. I'm here in her place. Who are you to her? And he lies. He says, I'm her boyfriend. But the fact that he's done this strongly indicates that he's going to try to make it the truth. Like, mentally, he's accepted it as a possibility. and something you might want to do. So, in a way, without either of the other one knowing it, both of them have thrown down the motherfucking gauntlet. It is on. Huh. Ha ha. Alright, that was enough to shock me for a good long while here. For sure. And now we get the focus on Shinobu because, Kuma is going to be facing her soon. Soonish. Soonerino. Well, I think it's safe to say that we made the right choice by watching one more episode. We've got a lot to think about because of that ending stuff, and I think that the way that they handled the ending of this match was fantastic. It's not over and done in just 1 minute. We focus on it, we give it the time it's due. It is close and it is tight, and both of these players end up respecting their opponents enough to really put their all in here in the last moments. And it comes down to a very close decision. Very, very close at the end. Lots of wonderful moments of just our characters squaring off against each other and looking each other dead in the eye and the struggle, It's no victory without a struggle, and we really get to see the struggle that sells us on Dr. Harada's victory here. Pretty fucking wonderful. It was also really cool to see the young master and Harada kind of figuring out his own type of karate to play. I can't rely on my ears anymore, so I'll figure out another method. And that also kind of indicates that his style of teaching is maybe not ideal for someone like Chihaya, who does have the good game sense. That he says that his type of karate is for, like, dealing with not having that. All right, where's that scene where he's just so intimidating? I saw it. I flashed past it for a moment, but now it's gone, and I don't know where it went. There. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that track is so good. Oh man, and then just the other pieces of just judicious and fantastic use of soundtrack when we cut out everything to silence except for the labored breathing of Harada Sensei as he's just gasping for breath. Oh, it puts you in the space with him. It brings you into it. It is perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. And then this whole sequence where we really dial it in on the key animation for Chihaya's hair and the moving bits and pieces. Oh, it is hype. That is some good stuff. Right there. That is awesome. And then there's the match itself. Ending on the least predictable accidental double fault. Or accidental fault. Just ending Arata's streak. Damn. That is rough. Now, there is one more thing that I think is interesting to talk about, and that is, I guess we knew it. I just never put it together in my brain space that Dr. Harada is actually a doctor. He has an MD. He went to medical school and became a doctor and struggled through it to come back and continue playing karate. Does that sound like any character that we know of who's maybe struggling with the fact that they're about to go to med school and aren't going to have time for karate in the future? Nah, doesn't sound like any of our main characters. No, not at all. Yes, it sounds like Taichi. Harada Sensei has gone through very much the same kind of thing that Taichi is looking at going through. If Taichi decides not to give up karate, he'll obviously not be able to play constantly and practice constantly, and probably won't be able to stay at the tippy top of his game. But he can learn what to do about this. He can go to Harada Sensei for advice, and that's pretty cool. Oh man, this was such an episode. I didn't think that Harada Sensei, after all this effort, finally winning it, could get topped by anything, but it got topped by both of these scenes. The scene with Chihaya and Arata, and the scene with Taichi and Suo. Just... That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Okay. We'll see how this changes things in the future. I imagine that Chihaya is going to kind of block this out and focus on anything else because she doesn't want to deal with it right now. But gauntlets have been thrown down. I'm most curious about what Taichi's gonna do, because that sort of acceptance of the possibility to Suo is something, but it indicates to me a next step, and I think that step has to happen face to face with Chihaya, and Kana's gonna push him into it, and I'm rooting for it, but things are gonna get a little bit interesting, a little bit heated maybe. I'm kind of excited for it. Kind of excited. More than more than a little bit. I'm really excited. This is crazy. I will say straight up, I never would have expected Chihayafuru to actually make strides on its romance side. And I've talked about this before, and I've written it off, just like, oh, well, we got the will they won't they thing. Nothing's ever gonna happen. And I'm wrong, and I'm glad to be wrong. We're shaking it up. We're making moves. We're taking strides. We're doing things. Fuck yeah. All right. Cool. Well, only time will tell how this actually plays out. We will come back next week with episode 15, and we will probably skip 16 because it'll be a recap. But we will continue our Chihayafuru Season 3 journey next week. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. I hope you enjoyed these episodes as much as I did, and I'm glad that I watched 3 because it was worth it. We will stop here. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope to catch you next week for some more eps. See you there. Peace.